Alrighty. Let's make sure everything's going alright. Looks like it. Alright, so what's up everybody? My name's Janks, and today we're going to be doing another live stream, and unlike our other ones where we mostly played events or we did draft, today we're just going to be having fun playing a few jank decks. I will be taking any viewer submitted decks, any viewer requested decks, any deck ideas you may have. I'll be trying them out, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun today. I'm going to start us out on a deck that my girlfriend actually made, and then the deck that it inspired me to make afterwards. So yeah, we'll hop right in, and this is Elvish Dragon deck. Probably should actually go show off the deck real quick before I do hop into any games. And yeah, hopefully we'll pick up some people as we go. Where is it? There we go. Alrighty, so essentially she sat down and said I wanted to make a deck, and I said, alright, you know, what do you want in it? Because she never has shown too much interest past playing a couple games, so the fact that she wanted to make a deck, I was like, yeah, I'm all ears. And she said she wanted to make an Elvish and a Dragon deck, so that's exactly what we got here. And Eva is her name, so appropriately named. It's Eva's Elves and Dragons. Starting us off, we have two Siobhan Fires, and the kicker effect is going to be important later for one of the cards we have. But nonetheless, it's some decent removal, and you can always kick it for some extra damage late game in case the creatures get a little too big for just one Siobhan Fire. 4 copies of Land of War Elves, and I think this is really the card. The only reason why she wanted to play Elves is because of this card. She said it looked cool, so yeah, we got 4 copies in here. 1 copy of Pelt Collector. Since we are playing Dragons, obviously it's going to be pretty easy to build on Pelt Collector. Pretty cheap card. Easy to get out early. 1 copy of Shaper's Sanctuary. Also, Pelt Collector is an elf, so fits the suit. 1 Shaper's Sanctuary, so anytime our creatures get targeted, which they probably will considering we're playing elves and dragons, you may draw a card. So it's a pretty good card draw mechanic, and we do only have 1 copy, otherwise there'd probably be more in the deck. 2 copies of Lava Cool for some more removal. 1 copy of Druid of the Cow. 1 copy of Gift of Growth. And I believe she was testing these 2 out. I think she didn't know which one she wanted in the deck, so she just put 1 copy of each, and told her that was fine. Just, you know, see how it plays out, see what you like in the deck and what you don't. Now, we won't be editing this deck any today, as it is her deck, and I told her I'm not going to touch it until, you know, she's ready to edit it and all that. So moving on, we do have 2 Greenwood Sentinels. Just a real cheap, solid elf card. 2/2 with Vigilance for 2 manas. Decent. 2 Fight with Fires. Now this can work either as a win con. Obviously, if you kick out 2 Fight with Fires, that's 20 damage. And your opponent's, you know, most times only going to have 20 life. Even if they have some life gain, surely you'll be able to deal some damage elsewhere. 1 copy of Sarkhan Fireblood to help you get out some dragons. I can't remember why she decided to go down to only 1 copy instead of 2, but nonetheless, there it is. 3 copies of Grow from the Ashes to help us get out our land cards so we can actually play the dragons. 2 copies of Morrowind to sort of wrap up the elf niche. 1 copy of Draconic Disciple. I think she just added this card in because she liked it. 2 copies of Halard, the Fire Fletcher. This card's really interesting, and this is actually the card that I based my deck off of later, and its whole sort of theme of kicking cards. So yeah, we'll get into that probably after a couple games of this. I might play like 1 or 2, but I wanted to show where the inspiration for the other deck came from. So moving on, we have 2 Arcane Encyclopedias to help us get out some card draw. 1 copy of Varric's Bladewing, as that's all I have, and I believe he's a mythic. Yeah, so not really willing to spend a mythic on a, what is that, Ixalan card whenever we got Allegiance coming out soon. So 2 copies of Beast Whisperer for, again, some more card draw. 1 copy of Helm of the Host to either put on Morrowind or Halar or any of your dragons. It just suits the deck pretty solid. 1 copy of Demanding Dragon, as again, that's all we have. You guys know my dragons are sort of few and far between, but I do have some of them, and these are the ones that she chose to play. So we do have one copy of Lathless Dragon Queen. Would be a cool synergy to get Helm of the Host on Lathless, obviously, because every time a Lathless enters the battlefield, then you're going to create another 5/5. Actually, no, that's a lie, because they're going to enter as tokens. But still, it is a large dragon. And whenever Demanding Dragon or Varrock's Bladewing or actually I think she only has I didn't realize it, but she only has 3 dragons in her deck, so mostly elves, but they're splash dragons. One copy of the Immortal Sun to bring down your spell cost, and one copy of Palaka Worm just because she liked the 7 health and the draw card, and one copy of Banefire to sort of tie in with the Fight with Fires. If you can manage to get up enough mana, you can just Banefire them to the face. So yeah, that's the deck, and we're going to hop right into the games. If you guys have any questions or any decks that you'd like me to play, just say so in the comments. And yeah, we'll get started. Don't like that hand. I guess this one's alright. We do have a copy of Beast Whisperer. We already have enough mana to get out Draconic Disciple and Beast Whisperer, so I'm hoping for maybe some more ramp, maybe some more elves, or some more land too. I guess that's cool. Also, sorry if you can hear the dogs in the background. We moved their crates downstairs and let them be in the room, just out and walking now. Trying it out. Hopefully they don't chew up anything. We did have an incident yesterday, but we're trying to teach them. They're still young. Thief of Sanity. This game's probably not going to go very well. I mean, even one tick of Thief of Sanity is pretty deadly to us, so let's just go ahead and get rid of him. Of course, next turn he's gonna pay the, the cost with Lazav, I'm sorry, and get his Thief of Sanity right back, but we'll at least hopefully delay it for a turn. I can't remember if it comes out tapped or not whenever Lazav transforms. Either way, it's not good. No, it does not. Okay, so he's still gonna get it to attack with Thief of Sanity then. Well, that is super unfortunate. But he did manage to draw out 2 of our lands, and we still drew a land. Kinda bummed about that, not even gonna lie. Play out Beast Whisperer, hopefully he'll land. Even if he managed to get a Siobhan, can't kill with Beast Whisperer until he untaps his lands. Actually, even then he couldn't. Well, now he can, but still. Point is, hopefully next turn we can get out our Draconic Disciple, get the card draw from Beast Whisperer. Maybe get Helm of the Host out after that and equip it to Beast Whisperer so we can get some more card draw whenever we get some more creatures. Unfortunately, there goes our Varrock's. So, like I said, this Thief of Sanity is going to be real annoying. We may just have to concede here. Okay, so we can go ahead and do Pelt Collector, then Draconic Disciple, so Pelt Collector will get another tick on him. Gotta say, I'm not too happy about that land draw. Llanowar, we'll probably go ahead and play just because I'm really aching for some better cards. And I'm guessing he's going to take his Atrata and exile our Beast Whisperer, if I had to guess about it. I think I just said guess at the beginning and the end of that sentence. No attacks. Obviously, he's just going to block it with his Atrata if we do try to. Now, there is a little bit of lag on the stream. I think it's like maybe a minute to 2 minutes. So if you guys tell me something, it may take me a second to respond. It may also take me a minute to see it. So yeah, we're not doing too hot right now. Lava cool. Alright, so he did manage to draw out some of our removal. And again, we're playing janky decks today, so I'm not too worried if we do end up losing, even all day. Probably go and play some Momir later. We're just in a shitty position. I mean, the smart play here is play the Evolving Wilds, because we don't need any more mana than what we have there anyways. And draw out some lands, so hopefully we can stop drawing so many lands, play out Helm of the Host. And yeah, we'll see what he does next turn. Like I said, this is probably gonna go down as a loss, but we'll stick around and see. Sorry, I'm looking at the YouTube stream health, and I'm thinking I figured out why maybe lagging. Let's see. Let's go ahead and concede. He's gonna win this. Okay, let me try something. Alrighty, that should be better. I just increased the bit rate. So we're gonna try out another game with the Elvish Dragon deck. We got sort of blown out of the waters there. Yeah, hopefully that'll make things a little bit better for you guys, a little bit smoother. Alright. Wow. That's an atrocious hand to see. Well, I guess we'll keep it. Go ahead and get out our Arc, and then our Forest and Mountain. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these down to medium, maybe. I don't know if we'll go ahead and play our Grow from the Ashes next turn. We can, and then the turn after that we'll be... Oh, there goes one of our Grow from the Ashes. I doubt he'll take Gift of Growth. He may, but I doubt it. Yeah. Nah, let's just wait. He's not really doing anything either. We are up against another Dimir deck, which I gotta say, the amount of Dimir decks is absolutely fucking annoying. The amount that blue cards get played... Okay, you know what? I don't feel like doing it. He's gonna be playing counters and Surveil and all that wonderful stuff. So wonderful, but we're just gonna move on to the next game. It's a great thing about MTG Arena. If you don't like what someone's playing, you can just move the fuck on. There's enough people playing this game, like, it doesn't really matter. Now, if you're playing ranked, obviously, well, you could probably still do that as long as you're winning out majority of your games. We'll keep it. It's not fantastic, to be completely honest, but it may work out. Again, her deck is not the greatest, but it'll be alright. Favorite deck right now? I gotta say either that Naya control deck I built. I really like playing Zakama and Zatalpa. Or... Should we go ahead and Banefire his Storm Tamer? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Divine Visitation decks are pretty fun too, though. I just haven't found a Divine Visitation deck that's like... I don't know. I guess the Convoked Angels with Selesnya was probably my favorite Divine Visitation. Golgari Rats are pretty high. So probably those three archetypes, if that makes sense. I like the control and play the big monster type decks. Shit, I don't know if we just go ahead and kill him or just skip our turn. We're not really drawing anything too good here. We need either some land so we can get our dragon and our Palak out, or we need some more creatures that are a little bit bigger. Something. We probably will kill the Night Veil Sprite. And I guess another Land of War is a form of some more damage. I actually should have Bane fired there. Like just waited a turn and Bane fired him instead of using our Fight with Fire, as that could have been a win con for us. Of course we do still have Bane fire. Okay. When I said getting a Land of War was okay, I didn't mean that I wanted to continue doing it. We will Bane fire this turn. Kill his Night Veil Sprite. He seems to be playing mono blue flyers, which is odd. He'll probably have a Tempest Gen somewhere in there. But what about you, Fadhill Baggy? Fadhill Bag? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, I'm terrible. Yeah, we can play Palaka or Lapis. Honestly, I'd rather Palaka die, right? We get the 7 health and we get the 1 card draw regardless. We get the okay, well, a lot. Her deck is apparently a little bit better than I thought. Nonetheless, what I was gonna say, we get the health, we get the card draw, and we get the buffs from Pelt Collector no matter what. So we'll hop into one more game, then we'll probably hop over to the deck that I made based off this one. Which honestly I like a little bit better than this one, but don't tell my girlfriend that. She'll probably get super mad. Alright, up against Arrow God. Interesting name, if nothing else, I guess. Let's see. That's a bad hand. Unless we can draw out a land, a forest, but... And if we can ramp pretty hard, because we can go Land of War, Mountain, Morrowind, Grow, probably Arcane. I'm gonna keep it. It's very risky, and for that reason. But if we can still draw out a land before turn 3, like a green land before turn 3, I'll be happy. That's not good. Probably gonna take our Fight with Fire. Or maybe the Grow? Probably the Fight with Fire. I couldn't imagine taking Grow from it. Or a copy of Morrowind? That's... maybe he has some removal as well. So there's a green source for us. Unfortunately, he can still see all the cards in our hand because that was the only card that he couldn't. But we were sort of forced into playing it. And again, what's with all these Dimir decks? 3 of the first 4 have all been Dimir, which is fucking retarded. You know, nothing against you if you do play Dimir decks, but holy shiza. What time is it? 12:30? So middle of the day is just Dimir Central. Might have a Sinister, might have some removal. If he does, it's probably coming down on Morrowind. Come on. It's only turn 4. There you go. I guess we go ahead and play Land of War into Arcane. Well, maybe we just kick out Grow from the Ashes actually. So we try to sift through some of these lands in our deck, try to get them out. Let's go to Forest. Alright, so I'm up to what? 6, 8, 9. I can use Fight with Fire with the 10 to his face right now if I wanted. Might not be a bad play because you know. Oh. I was gonna say, you know he's gonna take care of Morrowind sooner or later. And it seems like it was sooner rather than later. That's okay. We got Immortal Sun, so hopefully this will help us bounce back. It should allow us to play some interesting cards here. Although I suppose not if he keeps thought erasing them and ritual sooting them. Duress. Okay, there goes, yeah, I was about to say Arcane Encyclopedia. This is why I hate Dimir decks. Like, is this fun for me? No, not at all. This is so awful, actually. Because he's just countering, he's just taking my cards out of my hand, like, It's not fun to play against, I guess, when I'm streaming. They're okay to play, like, if I'm playing them, but yeah, see, what is the fucking fun here? He doesn't have any creatures either, so it's not like he's winning, he's just being fucking annoying. Will he win this game? I mean, probably. He'll probably just counter my shit to death. Get out maybe a Thief of Sanity and then start taking my cards, because that's essentially how Dimir works. They're just really annoying to play jank decks against, because jank decks don't, they're not like here to play against control decks and all that. I guess unless you did a really quick jank deck. That's 8. Well, actually, hell, I could go ahead and kick out Bot with Fire. Probably should have before he takes it, right? Because we know he's got more Thought Erasures. He only played 1. He's only played 1 Duress, so he definitely has more copies of that. Yeah. As if on cue. There goes Bot with Fire. Okay, I'm just gonna surrender here. Like, it's no fun. Absolutely no fun. No fun for you guys, no fun for me, because it just puts me in like a very sulky mood, because I'm like, next turn, and what do you counter or take this turn? And then I'm sitting there top decking, and can you win? Yes, you can win off top decking, but it's so, oh yeah, let me go ahead and explain this deck. It's so like annoying to just have to sit there and top deck a victory out. Then it's not like your opponent's gonna do shit until 15-20 minutes into the game anyways, whenever he finally draws one of his 3 copies of a fucking Thief of Sanity. Nonetheless, I'll quit bickering about opponent's bullshit. So this is the deck that sort of came off my girlfriend's deck, and this is the card that we'll be mostly focusing on. Bloodstone Goblin is pretty good in it as well, but yeah, essentially it's a kicker deck. I'd never tried it before. Why? I don't really know, but it's really fun to play. So yeah, we'll hop right into the deck breakdown of the deck tech, and I may go ahead and upload this this deck to YouTube. So if I do, you know, what's up YouTube? Also, if I do, you guys that are, you know, watching the live stream, don't pay attention to it, or you know, don't worry about watching the video. So moving on, we got 4 copies of Shivan Fire, or Shivan Fire. I'm not quite sure what the enunciation of that is. Nonetheless, deals 2 damage at instant speed, or if you kick it out for 4 extra mana, then you'll deal 4 damage. Obviously, we're going to be playing a lot of spells with kicker effects, so just be prepared for that. 3 copy of Llanowar Elves to help us kick out our spells. 4 copies of Bloodstone Goblin. Whenever you cast a spell, if that spell was kicked, Bloodstone Goblin gets a +1/+1 and gains menace until end of turn. So real good early, like turns, I don't know, 3 to 5. He can get in some really good, cheap, easy damage with the menace effect, and the +1/+1 makes him a little bit harder to kill. And for only 2 mana, he's perfectly fine. 2 Gift of the Growth. Now, played on Bloodstone Goblin can make him even stronger if you kick it, because it's going to give him +4/+4 plus the 1 plus the +1/+1 counter that he naturally gets. So it's essentially going to kick him up to a 7/7, which is huge. So moving on, we have 2 copies of Supporting Migration. These come down as some cheap blockers slash another spell to kick out. So Untamed Kavu. I can't remember what deck I played him in, but I said how good he was, and I honestly think this is a fantastic card. Why you don't see more of them in more green stompy decks or somewhere is beyond me, because I think it's absolutely fantastic. Comes out for 2 mana, and it has Vigilance and Trample. Not that fantastic, but if you kick it for 3, then it comes out as a 5/5 with Vigilance and Trample for only 5 mana, which there in itself is fantastic. Moving on, we have 3 copies of Fight with Fire. Now this can be a win con as well, seeing as how we can kick it out for the 10 damage. We have 3 copies, so essentially that's 30 damage within those cards. 3 copies of Grow from the Ashes, another card to kick and get our lands out so we can kick more spells. 2 copies of Crowsand Druid to heal us back up in case we get into any sticky situations where they may have been killing a lot of our creatures early, or we may have been taking some dumb damage just because we had to. Or because I wanted to play my combos, because you guys know I'm very stubborn about trying to play my combos, and I'd rather play a cool combo than win the game anytime. So nonetheless, we have 3 copies of Halar the Fire Fletcher. Now, cool thing about this card, whenever you cast a spell that is kicked, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Already pretty good considering it's a 3/3 with trample. Furthermore, though, after you put a +1/+1 counter on it, it deals the number of +1/+1 counters on this card to your opponent. So say you've played 3 kick spells, it's going to deal 3 damage to your opponent, and you're going to have a 6/6 with trample. So pretty cool synergy there. I like it. Maybe you guys find it be a little retarded, or I guess not good, I'll say. So there we go. We can still stay politically correct. Also, sorry about that. Moving on, we have 2 Skizziks. Skizziks. I'm fairly sure that's how you say that. Nonetheless, 4 mana for a 5/3 with trample and haste. Decent. And then it comes out as a kicker so that we don't have to sacrifice it, which is perfectly fine. You're essentially paying 5 mana for a 5/3 with haste. But the kicker effect is going to stack up your Halar or your Bloodstone Goblin. And it only kicks for 1, so it's not a big deal. Moving on, we have 1 copy of Varric's Bladewing. Just a really solid dragon card, only costs 4 mana. So a 4/4 flyer for 4 mana, already solid. Much less if you kick it out and you get 2 4/4 flyers for 7 mana. So 1 copy of Baeloth Gorger. Not a huge fan of this card, to be completely honest, but it can come down, it can do some damage, it can block some creatures, so I guess it's okay. 2 copies of Beast Whisperer, just for some card draw. 1 copy of Grun, as Grun is always fun to play in any deck that you can find a spot for Grun in, throw him in there. Essentially, Grun comes out as 6 mana, and whenever Grun attacks alone, double its power and toughness until end of turn. So he comes out as a 5/5, and whenever he attacks, he becomes a 10/10, which is already half of your opponent's health, right? So if you can manage to slip in an attack without your opponent defending, already a lot. If you can manage to put trample on him, already a great card. Furthermore, if you can kick him out, Grun enters the battlefield with 5 +1/+1 counters on him. So he comes into the battlefield as a 10/10 already, meaning every time he attacks, he's going to deal 20 damage. So your opponent has to block him. So yeah, wonderful card there. Palaka Worm, we're already ramping. We're already playing a lot of mana. We're already trying to get a lot of mana out. So why not play a Palaka, right? Heals us, gives us card draw. Wonderful card. And then of course we have the land. This is how I choose to do it. I guess you can try and split up your land, however, as long as you're drawing enough to be able to play your cards. It's all that really matters. I think that's one of the biggest problems with my girlfriend's deck, is it doesn't have the split lands that it really needs. So nonetheless, we're gonna hop right into our games here. And again, I may or may not just edit this whole little portion out and upload it to YouTube. So if I do, here you go, YouTube, this is the deck that I've been working on. First game's going to be up against Rob Boso. I gotta say, I don't really love this hand. I mean, the Grow from the Ashes, they're alright. The Beast Whisperer's alright. Like, all these cards are good, but are they good early? And considering we don't even have enough land to play them, I don't think so. Wow, that's even worse. We're going to go to 5. You guys know I hate doing it, but we don't really have a choice here, and we'll take the land just because, holy hell, I'm tired of getting mana screwed. Alrighty. I mean, we'll be able to get a Halar down. We'll be able to kick out some stuff if we can get a little bit more mana. For Naughty Shieldmate, that's okay. I don't think we're going to throw down Spoiling Migration quite yet. We do have enough mana now to kick out a Gift of Growth, so that's wonderful. Danitha. Getting a little scary now because most Danitha decks tend to move pretty quickly if you can't deal with her. I don't have many ways to deal with her past the Ship on Fire. Maybe this deck needs a little bit more removal. Something I've been thinking about. I have only been playing this deck since I think yesterday, so obviously it's not refined as wonderfully as it could be. Yeah, he's going for a aura deck. I mean, it's interesting. We're gonna swing in here because it'll make him an 8/8, so he couldn't block it even if he blocks with everybody. And it'll give us a chance to show off the synergy a little bit. Yeah, he is gonna double block him, so that's good. He's gonna triple block him. That's wonderful. We want to kill the Dance first, then the Druid, then the Shield Mate. Alright, so this will untap our Halar, so he'll be able to defend next turn. Goes up to an 8/8, and yep, this is gonna do the 1 point of damage thanks to the his ability. He's gonna stay alive. I was gonna say he's gonna stay alive, and he's gonna take out 3 of our opponent's creatures. So wonderful play there, and managed to pick us up the victory on turn 4 because our opponent said, "Fuck that." Copy of Kumina. I mean, I guess I won't complain. Kumina's always fun to play with Merfolk. Nonetheless, we'll move on to a game 2. That was actually really nice how easily that game went to us. I mean, I really like Untamed Kavu. Oh, excuse me. We have 2 copies of Halar in hand. I guess it's alright. Copy of Crowsun to fall back on if the game goes late. Green, that's what I like to see. That's not. Green cards means that you're probably not playing any counters, right? You don't too often see green, blue, and counters in there. We are going to go ahead and Evolving Wilds. We're not going to play Untamed Kavu this turn. We're probably going to wait and get out Halar and then try to kick out Untamed Kavu. Let's go and get a mountain so we have 2 of each. That way if we get a Lathlis or we get a Palaka later, we're not saying, "Oh damn, I should have gotten a mountain." Looking for maybe a Llanowar or some more land. Maybe Grow from the Ashes wouldn't be bad. Of course, we wouldn't be able to kick it, so yeah, we really just need more land here. 1 more land, we'll be happy. We won't be disappointed with almost anything we get, except for maybe a Lathlis or a Palaka, because we can't really play them yet anyways. But, I guess we're just going to play the waiting game here. He only has 1 mana and 1 creature out, but apparently the decision making is just too difficult. Now, I'm not quite sure how long we'll be streaming for today, but I do know I want to play this deck and any other decks you guys you guys may have for me. I do apologize for my verbal fucking stupidity, I guess. Alright, so we'll get out of Halar. Trying to make sure the stream's doing alright. It's been showing up as yellow, which means it's like, oh, your stream may be lagging or whatever. So I've tried to solve that today by upping the bit rate. I just want to make sure that it's actually doing good, if that makes sense. And it seems to be, so I should probably quit checking it so redundantly. He's going to swing in with both his Kumina speakers here. We're going to go down to 11. That's fine, because next turn we're going to kick out. No, we can't. I think we trade 1 out and then play our other Halar next turn, right? So that way we don't take as much damage, because we can fall back on the Crowsun, but we're also up against motherfucking Merfolk, and we know they can sweep up a game real quick. So there's our other copy of Halar, and now next turn we'll kick out a Untamed Kavu. Don't return it to my hand. You're such a bitch. Alright. So obviously we shouldn't have blocked with our other copy of Halar. Seeing that now. Yeah, because he's just going to swing in for a whole lot of damage. Of course he could have dispersed it on this turn and still had both of his creatures and been lethal. Hell, he may still have lethal. That's sort of the annoying thing about Merfolk, right? It's turn 5, and that's a common, that's an uncommon, and that's an uncommon. So nothing, and disperse is a common, uncommon. Nothing, literally nothing that great, but just because we don't have a whole lot of creatures down, we're gonna be fucked. Well, no, yeah, I think we lose either way. I block out of 5, block out of 2, he's still gonna deal 6. So yeah, that's just gonna be GG. That's okay, we'll go ahead and get into another game. Merfolk bastard. Our deck ramps pretty hard, but I guess not that hard, so it's alright. 2 more victories, we'll get to open up a pack. I'm ready for Allegiance to come out just so I can start getting some different packs besides Ravnica. I think I'm almost exhausted all the Ravnica cards to get. I say almost because there's a few eluding my my hands. I mean, I would like to see some red mana, but we do have a Llanowar, we do have some Forest, we do have Halar, we have a Skizik, which is okay. A Fight with Fire. So is the stream still doing alright? Yeah, my game's just being laggy. Let's see. Let's go to graphics. Let's go to custom. VSync we want off. Anti-aliasing off. Shadows we can go low. There we go. It's probably the anti-aliasing, honestly. But there's a source of red mana, so we can get Halar out next turn, which is fantastic. And Skizik is what, 5 mana? We don't quite have enough for that yet. Now we do. Alright, so 2 turns we'll be able to get Skizik out and kick it, which is fantastic. Yavimaya, so he's playing Selesnya supporting so far, maybe Divine Visitation. Very really could be it. So we still won't be able to get out Skizik kick this turn, so we're just gonna Evolving Wilds and I mean, I guess we go red here. We have more red cards in hand. Doesn't really matter though. Oh no, wait. I meant to attack. Well, he could double block him, but I doubt he would have. Nonetheless, meant to attack with Halar there. With Dev, that's a card you don't see very much. We can kick out Siobhan Fire if we want to just kill the little Dev, or we can play Skizik kicked. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just play balls to the wall right now. So he's gonna come out with a 5/3, trample and haste. We'll swing in with everything. Even if he chooses to double block the Halar, that's fine. He's gonna double block the Skizik, that's fine. So yeah, he's already sitting down at 11. Fight with Fire, where you can get up to 6. We need 3 more lands to kick it out. Okay, citywide bust. Crossend Druid, that'll come in handy later if we can manage to get up to, what is it, 10 mana? 8 mana? 9? 3 plus 5, 8. Ooh, Immortal Sun, that's good for him. He's probably going to swing in with his Dev, nope. Palaka's interesting. We're probably just going to kick out the Shivan Fire though. Kill his Dev. And we're swinging for 5 this turn, so he's already sitting pretty low. Too bad we don't have a Banefire in hand quite yet. Another citywide bust? Why are you playing so many citywide busts? That card's not even good. Alrighty, well, I guess 5 turns with Llanowar and we can win as well, huh? You know he's gonna be mad about this. Alrighty. And we still only have 6 mana, so we can't kick out either of those. He may just be playing Dawn of Hope, though. He may not be playing Divine Visitation. It's just I figured with a Yavimaya and Amara, yeah, he's probably playing Selesnya Divine Visitation. If I had to guess about it. Well, I mean that's okay. It is another kick spell. We do get out enough land now to kick out our other spells, so probably just get out 1 red, 1 green. I think that's it. We don't attack. If he has another copy of Citywide Bust, I'm gonna be okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna be slightly livid as fuck. Just because that'd be ridiculous, right? 3 copies of Citywide Bust. 2 copies is already ridiculous enough, but 3 copies, come on. He's got to have some way to buff him, right? He's going to go up to 6 health from this. No blocks. I'm not giving him a chance to kill our Halar. If we can kick out a Fight with Fire, that's essentially 11 damage instead of 10. Gonna draw some cards here. How much do we actually have? That's 4, 7, 8. Ooh, we're 1 land away from being able to kick out Fight with Fire. If we can kick it out, then we win. Ooh, that's not what we wanted, huh? Balaka, we can heal up. We can kick out Kavu. We could kick out the Druid. Yeah, let's just kick out the Druid. Let's go and get the health. We'll deal 2 damage to our opponent because of Halar this turn. And this is our last copy of Halar, so if he has another copy of Citywide Bust, we're kind of boned, but hopefully not. Alright, and this turn he'll probably swing in with all of his creature tokens. He'll go up to 10 health, which is still okay because it means next turn if we can manage to get a land, we can again kill him with Fight with Fire, and it'll deal, what, 13 damage next turn? Thanks to Halar having 2 buffs on him already. That's really terrible for us. Why not just attack with everything? Go balls to the wall. Yeah. You have enough, don't you? 4, 16, plus 12, 28, plus 5 is 33, plus 5 is 38. What the hell? Why are you not going all in? Yeah, he could have killed me if he would have just attacked with his supportlings. It doesn't make any sense. We can't still kill him with fire kicked. Super unfortunate. He just keeps getting down bigger cards. Yeah, can't afford it. I guess we can go ahead and use Palaka. Can't kick out Grun either. Yeah, let's heal up. Still can't attack. He's gonna He's gonna gain some more life this turn. So unfortunately, we didn't manage to draw out the land we needed for Fight with Fire in time. I think he is gonna sweep away with this game. If he doesn't attack with all creatures this turn, we're probably just gonna. Okay, yeah, there it is. Is that a GG? Probably, right? No. He was 1 away. I don't know why he wouldn't go ahead and attack with his Yavimaya and his other supporting that turn. Again, this guy's just making like very questionable calls. He's letting me stay in the game barely. Maybe he does, like, that's what he wants. He's trying to play out a certain card or something. And Bloodstone Goblin's not going to do it, so we're going to throw out the GG there. And we'll give it to this Selesnya deck. So that's really unfortunate. Well, we needed 1 land for like 3 turns in order to kick out a Fight with Fire and win, and we just couldn't draw it. That's super unfortunate considering lands make up like 1/3 of our deck. But not exactly 1/3. Actually, yeah, over 1/3 of our deck, right? What are those probabilities? Nonetheless, we'll move on. I digress. We really need some more split lands so I can feel more comfortable about taking these. I'm gonna keep it just because last time we mulliganed, we got fucked, and I'm not really in the mood for that today. We're not really picking up too many viewers on the live stream either, so we may not go for too long today. I know I told you guys really late last night, so that's on me. Yeah. We want to go ahead and get out of the mountain. So next turn we can play Bloodstone and then hopefully get out some better cards. This is a less than happy tiered hand draw here. Curious Obsession makes me think that we're going up against Mono Blue Tempo. Okay, that's alright, drawing the Lantern War there. So we'll be up to what, 4 mana? We can kick out a Gift of Growth. And he probably has an Opt in hand if I had to guess about it. No, he didn't play it there. What's instant 1-cost blue mana card that he could play at instant speed that he wouldn't want to play? Maybe you just forgot. Maybe it is an Opt and he just forgot to play it. You know, we're 1 mana away from that. We're gonna go ahead and swing in with everybody because we can kick. Oh no. We're gonna go ahead and swing in with our Bloodstone Goblin because we can kick it if we don't swing in with our Lantern War. Not gonna worry about playing anything else. And Gift of Growth on Bloodstone Goblin can be a very cool little sneak in win move. They're not going to be expecting you to buff him up to a 7/7. That just doesn't seem like a very likely thing for someone to do, you know? So he can definitely finish your opponents off if they're just not, I guess, giving your deck enough credit. Siren Storm Tamer's going to come down. Also, it's a Monday morning, so probably good reason why people aren't tuning in. They're probably at work and whatnot. Super unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and play a Skizik, and we're not gonna kick it. It'll die after this turn, but whatever. We'll get in 7 damage. He's down to 11. If we do it again next turn, we'll be sitting pretty alright. Yeah, we can still win this game. Next turn we play out Skizik. Do 7 again to him. He's down to 4. Turn after that, we Gift of Growth our Bloodstone. There's a Tempest Gen. I still think we play the Skizik, right? Or we could attack with Bloodstone, hope he blocks with his Tempest Gen, kill his Tempest Gen with our Bloodstone. Decisions. If we play Skiziks, we can only attack with Skizik. Probably takes the damage. Next turn he swings in with everything. What is that? 7, 9. That's enough to kill us. So we can't really afford that play. We can go ahead and fight with fire. And kill the Tempest Gen. Next turn he's dealing 4 to us. We're down to 5. We have to win the turn after that. Maybe we attack with Bloodstone, kill his Tempest Gen, but we're not doing any damage to him, right? Well, no, yeah, we're not doing any damage. Let's just... Well, we can't even do that, right? Because he's just going to sacrifice one of his Storm Tamers. Okay, so then we have to do it like this. We have to attack with the Bloodstone, then Gift of Growth him. And we may still lose here if he doesn't decide to block. He's taking the bait. Probably has a counterspell. Yeah, there it is. Alrighty, so that's gonna be GG. He is gonna sweep out the victory. After that turn, he'll swing back in. So that's super unfortunate, actually. Haven't really been able to pick up any games. We'll keep on. See if we can't pick up one or two more decent games. And we might just call it a stream from there, honestly. I'm not feeling too into it today. I just didn't quite know what deck I wanted to record, so I figured I would do a live stream today. Test the waters with it, I guess. Against Zero. Again, this hand is not fantastic. But I guess that's what you get trying out new decks, trying out janky ones at that too. So Fanatical Firebrand. We're probably up against a mono red aggro. In which case, if we are, I'll probably just call it a stream because yeah, I'm not feeling all this today. All the actually, this is what we should do. Get out of forest, so that way we have land across the board when we go ahead and get our tapped land on turn 1 as well. So turn 3 we do have enough for Halar, turn 2 we do have enough for Bloodstone, and he's playing a mono red aggro, so you know, there's that fantastic news as well. Yeah, I'm just kind of tired today. Not really. I think we still go Bloodstone because he's just gonna sacrifice his Firebrand and kill our Land of War if we play our Land of War too early. We don't have any spells we can really kick out quite yet. I mean, if we can get out our Land of War, we still can't kick out Untamed Kabu unless we get out another land. There comes a Lightning Strike on our Bloodstone Goblin. 3 more damage here. We're down to 13. Play Halar next turn. Yeah. So say we can play Land of War and Bloodstone, but the likelihood of him shocking, sacrificing Fanatical, and killing our Land of War and our Bloodstone, very likely. Of course, he may just play another Lightning Strike here and get rid of Halar. Or he may sacrifice Fanatical and shock Halar. A lot of options for him. I think he was going for the 2 damage from the Pyromancer and then the sacrifice Fanatical for the kill there. Grunt, unfortunately, is not going to help us out. I guess we go Bloodstone and Land of War. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Still can't attack, right? I'd trade a Gutter Snipe for a Halar any turn. Kindling Phoenix. Wonderful. Guys, I think we're boned. Yeah, pretty much what we expected there. Another land means we could have kicked out our stuff if it would have survived. This game's not looking too good for us. He can deal at least 6 damage to us this turn for sure, because he has at least one instant or sorcery. 6, 8, 9. He could deal either 8 or 9 damage to us this turn, depending on what instant or sorcery spell he has. He's going to attack for the 4, 2 from the Gutter Snipe that makes the 6, and then 2 or 3 from the Lightning Strike / Shock. Given that he has one. He may not have one. Or he may wait for my turn to play it. Let's see, let's see. Oh, Chain Whirler. Yeah, we're gonna concede. There's not much we can really do here. Play out the Land of War, get some card drop and Beast Whisperer, but past that, it's not really going to turn up anything fruitful. So, might as well just not, right? Alrighty, yeah, we'll probably just call it. I've been streaming for an hour, which isn't very long, but like I said, I'm not really feeling it today, and I just wanted to get out something for you guys. Wanted to play something, a couple decks or something, but I didn't really feel like doing the whole video, because I don't like doing a video on a deck if I'm not like 100% sure about it, because I feel a little greasy being like, here, here's a deck idea, and then you guys look at it and you're like, yeah, well, it's a shitty deck idea. So nonetheless, thank you all for watching. If you came out and watched the live stream, hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, of course, YouTube always saves them, so you can check it out later, I guess, or at any point. I probably won't take the video from this to make a video on the Halar deck, just because I feel like it needs some more tweaks, and those were all really shitty games, so I don't feel like that'd be a very fun video to watch either. Nonetheless, if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like down below and a comment. If you guys have any suggestions for live streaming or any of that, I've been trying to do it at least once a week now. I want to get in the habit of doing it more so I can connect better with you guys, and you guys can sort of give me more ideas and tips. Sorry, I got a hair that keeps falling in my face. But yeah, so you guys can give me more tips, suggestions, whatever it may be. But yeah, for now, the live streams will probably still be like how this one was. I'll just give you guys a day's notice, or hell, in this case, I think I gave you like a 12-hour notice, which isn't very good, but it's better than nothing, and it's the best that I can do right now with how spacey my time is. So yeah, nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, all that other stuff, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you all tomorrow, or maybe later today. We'll see if I do another video today. Nonetheless, peace.